Build a kingdom and not a king. Build a kingdom and not a king. Real estate agents, mortgage agents, and insurance agents, they're trained to be kings. A real estate agent will tout herself as the area specialist. She's the area specialist, and so the seller will hire her as the area specialist. Wow. She's touted as the queen of that neighborhood, the queen of that city. Real estate brokers, mortgage brokers, and even insurance brokers. So their agents want to be kings, right? And what happens to them? Oh, they prop them up as kings. So the agent will come to you looking for a high commission split. Some brokers will actually give them 100% after they hit the net. They're building kings. And what happens to the broker? If an agent comes to you and the agent says, okay, I need 10%, and I need 90% commission, you're going to give that agent 90% commission, and what are you left with? So even if you're producing $2 million a year in your firm, even $4 million a year, and you have 40 agents, what is happening? So you're going to have some agents are productive, some of them are not going to be productive. But let's say you making $4 million a year. The books look like kind of good. But if the agents are asking for, 90% commission split, what are you left with? Very little. You're building kings and queens, but you are broke. Not good. About small business owners, the donor shop, the hair salon, oh, the UPS person, right? They're just building kings, not queens. The UPS is building what? Oh, is building a kingdom. The Subway owners of Subways, who started Subway, they are building a kingdom. And the people who own those little franchises and they work hours upon hours are building what? Kings and queens. Interesting. Let me tell you, this was an eye opener for me. I remember about 8 years ago, selling a house for Dr. Martin Quinde. He talks about it quite a bit. He went from $550,000 to $95,000. That means he was making that amount of money. He and his wife were making $550,000 and they dropped down to $95,000. And he talks about that quite a bit. He went a little bit. This man, Rome was not built in a day. And so what he did was he saw the vision. He said, I'm going to build a kingdom. Instead of building the kingdom. Fast forward, 2019, he made $500,000. 2020, when everybody thought the market was going to crash, the world was going to end, he made $1 million. 2021, he made $1.5 million. 2022, he made what? $2 million. It doesn't end there. He recruited Dr. Levi. Levi in 2022 made $4 million. Okay, Levi recruited Daniel Fumble, who's now the superstar of WFG. And Daniel Fumble in 2022, only a few years in that trade, only a few years in WFG, he made $6 million. You want to build a kingdom. So anyways, go back to this. Do you think, and I'm going back to it, Quinde, $2 million, Levi, $4 million, and Fumble, $6 million. Fumble, who was not even a direct downline to Levi, he makes $6 million. Do you think that Quinde is mad at Fumble? No. He is building a kingdom. Let's have more Fumbles. Kwende is a root. He was building a kingdom. I was building transactions. If you build transactions, you're going to die by transactions. If you build a kingdom, you'll die and the kingdom will continue to reign. Just Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, there's Robert Kiyosaki's real dad was a professor, PhD. Not only did he have a finite income, but when he passed away, his children could not inherit his education. He was building a kingdom. On the other hand, the rich guy in the book, this guy owned real estate, and he had a real estate all over Hawaii, the state of Hawaii, and tenants were paying his mortgage. Over time, he had no mortgage at all. He always spent time with his kids. He was building a kingdom. And when he passed away, his children and his children's children inherited his wealth. Rich dad was smart, wise. Poor dad, smart, but unwise. He was building a king. And rich dad was building a kingdom. Look at some African leaders, like the guy in Cameroon, in power since 1982. Since 1982. He's building a king, not a kingdom. He doesn't care that the people are suffering and the people around him don't even care. I don't understand. The guy in Russia, Putin, building a king, not a kingdom. Many people, thousands of people died in Russia. Terrible. For him or for the country? For the kingdom or for Putin? It's happened like that. Mugabe, when he passed away, guess what happened? He passed away in his 90s. He couldn't even walk. Still wants to be president of Zimbabwe. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. On the other hand, let's see, the Queen of England. Well, when she became the queen at the age of 26, she vowed to the people that she would serve them. She would serve them. And she did. She served her kingdom. She was about kingdom building. No, not about herself. When Mandela went to jail, he went to jail on behalf of the people, not himself. And when he came out and became president, he served only for one term. And he died. When he died, the whole world descended to South Africa in his honor. Mandela up to today is revered. He was building a kingdom, not a king. Now let's look at some people in technology and business. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Michael Dell, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and the guy who started Zoom and YouTube and all these other companies around here in Silicon Valley. These guys, when they set up, they're not building to become kings. They realize that it's not about them. It's about others. What can you do for the world? Bill Gates had a computer on every desk. And because he was building a kingdom, wealth followed. Steve Jobs was building a kingdom, wealth followed. Michael Dell in his garage built Apple and Dell computers because he was building a kingdom, wealth followed. Mark Zuckerberg, he wanted to see a world where people are connected. He was building a kingdom. He does not have to work. He does not have to work. Elon Musk, building electric cars, trying to take people to Mars, building a kingdom. He doesn't have to work. The guy was at Zoom. Now everybody uses Zoom, or most people use Zoom. The #1 communication system in the world, video communication system in the world. Cannot even speak good English. He was kingdom bound. Kingdom focus, not self. Right? So, WFG offers a turnkey solution for those who want to educate just the median family in America, educate them and liberate them and build generational wealth. Find something that you can plug in, a system, a kingdom that's already there. If you want to build a kingdom, okay, build one. But if you find one that's already there, why don't you plug and play? And when you find people that are there helping you to get to the next level, why don't you just join them? So if you can't beat them, join them. So I would highly recommend WFG and any system, EXP, and those things that are helping you build a kingdom and not a king. Thanks so much. This is Paul. So how do you do this? You have to recruit, build. Recruit, build. Don't relent. Don't turn it. Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. Recruit, build. Thank you.